Once a card makes its way onto the Megaboard, it moves through based upon which step it is in the process. So for instance, a sales lead will come in and the salesperson will try and contact the person who submitted it for more information from us. They have the three opportunities to try and reach contact before we get those graphics. Once we receive the graphics from the contact, it comes here and it's ready for onboarding. Once we've contacted the customer, we've talked to them about this, how everything works, what they have to look forward to in the process, and we're just asking them to send us their graphics. That's when we move it into the sales waiting for graphics. But then again, once those graphics are received, it goes into the ready for onboarding. So the apparel coach then takes what's ready for onboarding and goes through and follows the process to move it from sales into the onboarding group here under Start Onboarding. And we'll see, like in this particular case of CrossFit L'Engrenage, the 17 steps get added so that the onboarding specialist can go through step by step to make sure that each piece is done. And as they complete each of these pieces, they go ahead and they check it off. So it talks about the banner they creating the icon, adding the sizing chart, creating a collection with the affiliate name, uploading the banner, getting the graphics ready, creating the desired products, creating tags. And then once they're complete with that, the onboarding specialist then sends a link to the apparel coach in the comments. That link is what gets sent then by the apparel coach to the affiliate and says, hey, your store is done. If you like the way it looks, let us know, and we'll continue the process to finalize it and get it published. If you have issues with it, let us know, and we will make the changes that you request. So if there are changes that need to be requested or that get requested, we go back into this change requested section here and we're moving the card into change requested to say, hey, you know what, this customer actually needs you to make the logo smaller, or they would rather it's a pocket square. Now, if the onboarding specialist takes a look at the graphics and says, you know, these aren't clean enough, they're not clear, they're not of a large enough file size, that gets put in bad graphic right here, on the onboarding bad graphic, for the apparel coach to then take it back to the affiliate and ask them if they have a better vector file that can be used. So once the change is requested and it's completed, or if the initial start onboarding is completed, it ends up here in this in approval section. Once it's in approval, as we can see from the 17 steps that were previously in here, it's down to 7 that are left because it gets stopped here at getting approval from the affiliate. So at that point, that's when the link that's here in this comment here, we copy that. We say that we are sending for approval. Save that comment. And then go back up into the email. So we can send this, in this case, to Kevin. And we can go ahead and wait for it to come up. Okay, and we have a canned response here that is stores up, telling them to go ahead and take a look at it and let us know what their thoughts are. We send them that link, send the message, and that's what we're waiting for. Now, once that comes back, we can go ahead and say, yes, it's been approved. Then there's other steps that we go through. So for instance, assuming this comes back and everything is good to go, it gets sent back to the onboarding specialist to let them finish up. They will add the collection to the My Affiliate page and create Instagram pictures so that it can be sent to the affiliate for them to publish and promote their store. And then the onboarding specialist moves the task to complete onboard. However, once the approval is received, the apparel coach can also complete the last 3 steps before sending it back to the onboarding specialist, which in this case is updating the custom pricing on Shopify for the products, which there is the other video and step-by-step guide in onboarding 1.0 for, adding the email address in MailChimp so that they are on the current affiliate list, and then activating their affiliate account and send a welcome email to the customer. So once all of that gets done, the card then moves its way into approved, and then once the onboarding specialist completes his part of it, it gets moved into completed. Now, if somebody already has a store and maybe they have a new logo that they would like to add to their existing store, they can send us new upload graphics. So we would create a task from desk into here, and we make sure it's under the magenta for the new upload for existing customers. If there's a change, if they notice, hey, you know what, either they want to remove a type of graphic that they have, or they want to move it up a little bit or down a little bit, or try making it a little bigger, a little smaller, any change that gets requested then gets put in the change requested group here. Now, once those are completed by the onboarding specialist, again, it goes into the customer service in approval section here, so that we can check and see if it's all approved by the affiliate once again. If it is, it goes directly into the customer service completed. Now, also on the Megaboard, not related to onboarding, we do have our design section. So we have a lead for design. Then we have where we've talked to them. They say, yes, I want to do it, and we're awaiting the payment. Once the payment comes about, we are awaiting their consultation. So it gets moved through here. Once the consultation has happened, we can move it to a design in progress. That's where we have our designers working on it, and we're awaiting a final product. Once we have the final product, we are waiting for that final payment. So once the payment is finally received, we can make sure that we archive their design and we put it in their store if they so need. And that is how the Megaboard works. There can always be other sections that will be added, but right now we remember blue is sales, green is onboarding, pink is customer service, and purple is design.